Welcome to September new moon that falls on the 14th and the 15th. Yes, for once I have a white background. Why? Because September is a time to just really start to write your new intention for what's the ending of 2023. Can you believe it? In the next 3 months, it's the end of 2023, and we made it. And we think back because September is a time where it's a rebirth, redoing things that we have already went through, right? We reevaluate things that happened in the last 3 years. And it's also September is a time to get back to school and start a new education, a new way of life, a new way of how we want to present ourselves in our journey, right? So every time when we start school, we want to dress up in a new outfit or a new way of life, maybe seeking new friends, taking up new activities, taking up new sports, taking up new things. But why does it have to stop there after we graduate from either elementary school, intermediate, high school, college, university? Education is really about seeking ourselves. A custom education system that we have is really about what they want us to do, right? Nobody teaches us about water. Nobody teaches us about how to cook. We used to have that and how to cook, what's it called? Home economic class. But now we don't have any of these things. Instead, they're teaching us many different things. New way of gender and how we feel, how we see things, and how we protect ourselves in our freedom of speech, a freedom of way we look things. So this is really the things that happen in 2023, where a lot of different things that we need to accept of the changes, whether it's the gender, whether it's the whatever proclamation or new order or new this or that. And so there's going to be a lot of unknown. And so that's why September, we start off with a blank canvas. The new moon is something where we start off writing our new intention, because the outer world, it's so scrambling of what needs to be in order. Is the U.S. is going to still be the one that's in charge of the world, or is it going to be the alliance of different country coming together and merging their power to go against the United States? Who knows? And so this is what we have to remember, that everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And September is really, people think, oh, it's January. It was actually September, right? 9 months of labor and find the birth of life. And I think I said this multiple times in my other videos about this, and how the 9 is really a construction of new beginning. We've already went to the phase of the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter, and we're at this point where what can we do? What can we do in our everyday life to create our passion and our identity? Because a lot of that is going to be taken away in many different forms. And so, I do this because I enjoy feeling this energy of how to prepare myself. It's not saying that you need to do this or you need to do that. It's really about giving you that power of creating your journey. and how in believing in that spirit and how you can manifest things by creating through, like I always have my meditation time, and how that can help each and every one of you guys really see things through a blank canvas. And when we go through meditation, we go through that feeling of being really non-judgmental, because sometimes we are the worst critics and we're not supposed to think negative about how we feel, or having depression is a bad thing. But having depression is a good thing, because we start to release and figuring out. Everybody go through depression. I go through depression all the time, and I just need to just slip back and just relax. And like today, it was like, oh my God, I could feel a tightness in myself, and I just had to like, okay, I gotta calm down. I am doing way too much. And I look forward to going back, to my regular schedule in Hawaii. And now that I have a new schedule that I'm creating out here in the mainland, how is the best way to combine and create something that's going to be an overall best interest to thrive? So we're at that stage in 2024, because election is coming up. Who knows what's going to happen between the two presidents that's colliding right now with each other? Is one going to get, one already got indicted and had a mug shot, and now he became, and so I can't keep up with all these political things, because it is important, but at the same time, it gets kind of too much. Just like conspiracy theory, there's just so many conspiracy theory that just gain an unbelievable momentum. I mean, exactly 1 month ago when things happened in Maui, these things and people, and then I got, you get yourself into it, like many of us, because since I am from Hawaii, and I know there's a lot of truth to some of these conspiracy theories. And, there's people that sometimes take advantage of situation and things like that. So these kind of things, I'm kind of pulling myself back from it, because, people have the beginning with good intention of helping, and now they the response has been overwhelming, and so there is a lot of clashes, from ordinary people who's just out there to help and support, through celebrities that's getting bashed for doing many things that, some people think is good deeds, and some people think it's not a good deed. And so you see these kind of emotions are roller coasting, that trembled, the yin and yang in August. And so we need to kind of step back, because there's going to be a huge landslide in many different directions, whether it's the people's power, whether it's Mother Nature, or whether it's just us getting through it, for the holiday season. So stay tuned, stay focused, and really, September's new moon, write your intention. That's what it's all about, September 14th and 15th. So we have this. And finally today, Mercury retrograde ended. People that has been, like I'm one of them, during that time, I really focus and overdo sometimes. Like this time I'm overdoing a lot of things, but I'm finally getting together, collaborating all of the things that I brought in the plate in the last month and a half, and start to just work it through for the next 3 months. So that's my plan. Creating new energy is all about this new way of figuring out September during this new moon. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and really take time. This year is the year of really starting anew. Whether you are in a new relationship in love, whether you're in a new relationship with a business, whether you have a new idea of how you want to thrive forward. So stay tuned for more hints on what's coming up for the rest of 2023. You take care, and whoops, I got a lot of things going on, so can't wait to end this year with the greatest bang, because the New Year's is coming. So don't forget to subscribe, and once again, enjoy the new moon. Aloha.